Okay, so today we'll go to the chapter of vector. Okay, so first of all, what is a vector? Vector basically is something like an arrow. And this arrow, right here, has both your magnitude and your direction. Okay, so first of all, if you study physics, right, we know that magnitude is the length, right? So let's just say I'm traveling at maybe 50 km per hour. So 50 itself is a magnitude. In this case, for the arrow, the magnitude itself is the length. Okay, so let's just say this arrow has a length of 2 centimeter. So the magnitude itself is 2. Okay, so of course vector itself, what differentiates vector from other types of arrows is that it must have a direction. For this case, the direction itself is pointing towards the northeast, right? Okay, so it's northeast. Alright, so this is the vector introduction. And some example of some vector quantity is your displacement, velocity, acceleration, and even forces. Okay, the next thing about vector is that it actually has a opposite counterpart. And this opposite counterpart is what we call the scalar. Scalar itself only has magnitude. So magnitude only, no direction. So we do not need to indicate any direction. Right? Okay, so this, yeah. Okay, so first of all, we need to introduce some terminologies. If I have two vectors, they have the same length. Okay, so A here, then B right here. So both of them maybe have a length of 10 centimeter. And they are pointing in the same direction. They are pointing both in northeast direction. They are said to be equal vector. So if one of the arrow is pointing in different direction, let's just say A is pointing in the northeast, but B is pointing right here in the east, they are not equal vector, although they have the same length. Right? So okay, so next will be the negative vector. If I have arrow A, the blue color one, right? Arrow A. So arrow A is pointing in the northeast direction. The negative vector of arrow A is actually pointing in the southwest direction. So this is negative vector. And this negative vector, although they are pointing in the same direction, but they must have the same magnitude. Okay, last but not least is the zero vector. As you see this word zero. Zero means there's nothing. Zero, so it's just a dot without any magnitude or direction.